the shard.
Keep practicing. Observe how patient my disciples are, studying your every move. If ever you're inclined to give them a demonstration of your prowess, or just want to blow off some steam, do not hesitate to wail upon me.
Wail upon, sir? More to be done up here. All right.
Where do you think you're off to, eh? Best not head out against impossible odds whilst unprepared, so here, let's get you suited up right quick. Simple.
Here, fishy. On the hook. That's a ribeye. Shades, I release you.
Olympus last I checked. Must have been waylaid by the Titan's thugs. Well, don't give up. Although I guess you wouldn't be there if you did.
Enjoy the silence, sister. We'll have company here any moment now. They're mine. Blood shall Amateurs.
Olympus, I accept this message.
All dead. I know witches. One foreign word, one finger-wagging gesture directed at me, and I'll squeeze you till you pop.
That won't be necessary. Though I would know how came you to feel this way about us bloody witches. How many have you met?
2 questions too many. The more you know, the more you can manipulate. Now off with you.
Few more pylons left. How many of these do they have? There he is.
It's all mixed up here on the surface, young lady. The very ground beneath your feet shifts constantly, due either to Poseidon's quakes or to whatever Kronos has devised. You know which way to go, if not the precise path.
Silence. Imbued with greater strength. That was the last of them. Let us together shine this night, O moon.
I see you shine already with another light. The god Apollo's doing, I should think. Fear not. His power is compatible with mine. Light envelops light, never rejecting. Behold my light. Time can be controlled.
Barrier destroyed. This should help.
Wonderful. He can't sail to this mountaintop. Unless he fashions for himself a craft that sails on air, he shall be relegated to my waters. But how then did he get his goods up here? Behold!
Death to Kronos.
Really? Look, I'm just a humble shepherd trying to live in peace. But I gotta protect my own, you understand? Plus, I gotta eat.
You call this trying to live in peace? Perhaps you shouldn't be interfering with my efforts to put an end to this war raging all around us.
The dead don't bother me. It's the living always been a pain in my behind. Good thing the living tastes better than the dead.
Cold. In we go.
Look to my light nearby.
Should work. Delivery coming soon. Here, girl.
When the armies of Kronos marched on Olympus, mighty Poseidon split the very land asunder, and so the gods contend with naval forces now.
Not a mistake, an opportunity. Take me away. I'll take it from here. In the name of Hades. Brilliant as always, cousin. The ship's helm. Push closer.
Behold the stars.
the Black Flagship.
It is I!
They'll drown. Sailing on. Spectral gate activated. End of the line. There. You.
What's with that Cyclops over by the Ephyra docks? He almost hit me with the boulder as I flew over here a couple nights ago.
That's Polyphemus. He's blind, so there's no need to take his boulder throwing as a personal affront. He was probably aiming at me.
Oh, that's a relief. I took a bunch of his sheep. You don't want to know why. And was starting to worry he caught on. I get the livestock. You get the heat. He's got plenty more. All right, time. Woo, that's it.
danger.
Thus you have risen.
Might as well.
Hermes, at your service.
In the name of Hades. I felt something. Spotted them. Clear. I'm grateful, Daedalus. For a tune-up. Olympus, I accept this message. A boon for another.
I see something of use.
Ah. Not had enough of me, Draken. shocking every time.
Hey, now, come on, that isn't cool. Nobody wants to know what it is. Welcome.
Have you had any run-ins with Prometheus? Since Kronos wouldn't dare show his face on this mountain, he must have sent this lackey of his to keep all of Olympus occupied.
Prometheus? He's back. I must be out of the loop. I thought he was still strapped to some mountainside, getting his innards gnawed out by an eagle. Something nasty of the sort.
That did supposedly occur, but he is definitely back. Personally leading the vanguard trying to tear Olympus apart. If he prevails, no more feasting.
Come on, baby, it can't be all that bad. What's he gonna do, cook our food with the flame he took from Dad? Tell you what, next time you see him, tell him to stop by.
No, Ugh.
I'm into it. Say the word.
Always use more.
What hides in waters soon is to be found.
To me. I've got a crystal. Olympus, I accept this message. Time to send a message. More raptors. No, you don't.
There at last.
Prometheus.
Itos has excellent vision, of course. Saw you since you first set foot at the base of the mountain. Slowed you down, perhaps, but still. I knew you'd be here now.
Truly. And what shall be the outcome of our confrontation this time, since you know everything? Same as the last?
If you knew, the outcome would invariably be rather different than the one that's imminent. Though I suppose I can at least give you a hint.
Enough of his foresight.
Cheers, Em.
Cheers, Hermes.
No trace remains now of the Titan of Foresight, or his eagle companion, save for a single feather left behind, as if to goad the princess on toward greater heights.
Just no more eagles, please. This keepsake's done. Should I change things up? Ought to help. Shelter from the storm.
Darkness guide you.
These monstrosities. Oh no.
My niece, we all must tirelessly work to counteract the harm Kronos has wrought. Some even more tirelessly than the rest. Take, for instance, my nephew Hephaestus here. I told him he could have a word if he got back to hammering after.
See how generous our Lord Poseidon is? Everybody needs a decent Uncle Arse. Let me know should you ever find one. Now, we had best get back to hammering things out.
The tides come in. Ooh. Of that. Olympus, no. Turns out that climbing Mount Olympus can be rather treacherous, Reynos.
Well, look at you.
Do you remember the name Heracles? The greatest half-god hero of the surface, slayer of the Nemean lion and so on?
Not really. But I hear the other shades go on and on about him every now and then. Why do you ask?
I encountered him. He's as big as they say, that much is sure. He has such a storied past. I thought maybe you'd recall one of the tales.
Well, you thought wrong, my friend. I know.
It's my job, Moros. Simple as that. No one else wants to do it. No one else can do it.
But the retribution you see fit to dole out, how can you be so certain that decisions about such consequences are yours alone? The Fates have quite a bit of say in it as well.
What, you think I'm just another mindless puppet our sisters are pushing around? Come on. Their prophecies are vague because they don't really know what's coming.
Even if that were true, the burden of choosing who deserves what, I wouldn't want to bear it on my own. Otherwise, my judgment would have to be perfect at all times. Yet we are fallible beings.
Speak for yourself.
I was.
Moonlight guide you, Shades.
Come join us, Goddess. I was just regaling the Shades about when first I traveled to the underworld, whilst I yet lived and breathed, if you can believe it. And thusly I got out.
Come on, Odysseus. There was no escape from here when my father ruled. Are these Shades truly so impressionable?
Oh, I'm dead serious. My tales aren't quite as tall as they may seem. But now the gates of hell are flung wide open, aren't they?
We're going to seal them shut.
Aye, that.
We needn't settle for the way it is.
Though maybe we should?
Welcome,
Back
Lord
on
Charon.
your feet, I see. How fares the ever-sinking fleet of ships within the rift of Thessaly? 'Tis a wonder Kronos gathered as many followers as he has, using such shoddily built craft.
The fleet shows no real sign of slowing down. Fortunately, the same sorcery that seems to be holding those ships together lets me transfer quickly from one to the next. Are all surface ships so odd-looking?
I certainly think not. These are merely emblematic of the Titan's false promises of a new age. They assault not just Olympus, but our sensibilities as well.
We'll fight them off. Up you go.
Your wish?
Here are the bones. As promised. Just breathe. The Artificer. The shard.
And that concludes our lesson for today. At ease. There should be time enough for idle chat when victory is ours.
The depths of the silver pool.